Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. And today we need to talk about another edition of the YouTubers in particular that cover Love and Marriage Huntsville. The YouTubers in particular who have devoted a lot of their content, their time, their energy, whether it's lives, whether it's pre-recorded videos, whether it's editing videos, coming up with thumbnails, the whole nine. Being targeted, and it's across the board. So what has happened now? What am I talking about, right? So I don't know if you guys are familiar with YouTuber Shay Renee. Apparently her YouTube channel got taken down today. And she did a live on Instagram, I believe, saying she filed for an appeal. And a lot of her content is Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then I believe also Braylon Lee got his channel taken down. I don't know if he's getting, if he's filed an appeal or not or what have you. And then, so we have a few different tiers. And then we have people who their channels are either being stricken or being reported, right? For various things, for bullying, for harassment, for all these things, right? So we have different tiers going on, right? We have some people that are in YouTube detention. We have some people who are in YouTube jail. And then we have some people who are YouTube expelled right now, trying to fight their case, you guys. And I just want to say this because, again, I don't know who is responsible for anything. And I know recently there's also been some people who have been doxxed again. And my question is this: what are we achieving? What are we achieving trying to find personal information about somebody? What are we trying to achieve personally attacking somebody? What are we trying to do, trying to take away people's channels and take away people's opportunities? I thought this was supposed to be about seeing everybody win and seeing everyone have a seat at the table. We don't see this foolishness. And we need to call it for what it is. We don't see the non-Love and Marriage Huntsville sector platforms pulling foolishness like this, you guys. We don't. Because everyone has the wherewithal to know that if everybody is successful, if everybody has a seat at the table, regardless if you agree or disagree on certain topics and certain things, that it is better for everyone to celebrate than to be at odds. This is trifling. This is embarrassing, and this is why it is so easy for these cast members to infiltrate and start mess, because they know who's going to react, and they know who is going to give them the validity and the clout that they're looking for. You see, Trisha already took down her posts trying to call out a content creator, trying to go into battle with a content creator. You saw Marquez took down his live from last night, you guys. So it's like we put out these inflammatory things, we put out these things to get the blogs talking, and then you refresh the page and it's gone. Or you try to put out something out there and somebody doesn't like it, and next thing you know, you have a strike on your channel. Your channel's flagged, or now you have to remove a video or hide a video or private a video. No. Or your channel's gone altogether. No. It is not that serious. This show is not that serious. This show does not get enough ratings for y'all to be carrying on the way that you're carrying on. It doesn't. And some of you, you think that you know these cast members personally, you have attached yourself and you have gotten obsessed with certain people, and it's exhausting. It is exhausting. It is just a reality TV show, and the thing is, most of what we see is not even reality, which is why there's so many channels in the first place. But I really think ultimately, and I always reference this, was that ridiculousness of the Funky Dineva Awards that Maurice had did, you guys. Because it actually weeded out some content creators, and basically content creators, certain a good number basically said, hey, I don't want to deal with any Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews, whether on the show, off the show, or otherwise ever again. I'm being bullied. I'm being harassed. Y'all can take it. And that was what, a couple of years ago that happened? And I feel like nothing has changed. I feel like nothing has changed, you guys. I feel like we go through these cycles where it seems like everything is kumbaya. It seems like people are one accord or whatever, or every once in a while, you know, you and somebody you may not typically agree with, you might be on the same page on a particular topic or situation as it pertains to the show, or some foolishness going on off the show, but this has got to stop. I thought everybody was an adult here. Because I think we can't just assume that any of this, we already know who Carlos King is. We already know who Tasha K is. We already know who Dr. Heavenly is. We already know who Funky Dineva is. So we can't just assume, and we know who this cast is, right? And we know the cast members that are desperately trying to hang on to the 15 minutes of fame, or hang on to potentially getting asked back if the show gets renewed, and so on and so forth. We already know what type of people we're dealing with. The thing is, it's the unknown. It's the people that you don't know who you're dealing with that makes this scary, you guys. That's where you have to be on high alert. Is the people that you do not know that are plotting your demise. And this is across the board, whether you are a fan, a subscriber, a YouTuber. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know. Sometimes people will let you know, or maybe send you a private message or a private email or what have you. But you don't always know. And then out of nowhere, something like today with what happened with Shay Renee and her channel just getting taken down altogether is completely bogus. Or other YouTubers, their videos being striked because somebody doesn't like what they said. No. I thought the whole point of this platform was for you to freely say what you have to say. And I thought that if you don't like somebody, if you don't see it for somebody, or if you do not prefer to see or watch their content, that you just don't go to their page altogether. But it seems like that's not even really a real thing either, because it seems one way or the other, everyone's going to find out what everyone is saying. And it's crazy, you guys. It is crazy, because it's like, what are we doing? What are we accomplishing? What are we achieving? And again, this feeds into the negativity, the toxicity, because here's the thing. There's bad apples in every bunch, you guys. But the problem is there have been so many people who have infiltrated this Love and Marriage Huntsville space pretending to be something that they're not. And when things like this start to happen, it really gets scary out here, you guys. Which is why I want you guys to continue to subscribe to my backup channel, because I'm going to be posting more content there, because I need to be on alert. You can't be comfortable. I'm uncomfortable in this space, you know? Not everybody's going to be making Country Wayne type of money on YouTube or whatever, right? But that's why a lot of us still have a 9-to-5, still have a regular full-time job that, is going to pay the bills, or at least pay most of the bills depending on your situation. And the reason that I try to give you guys content, and I try to give you guys as much regular content as I can, is because of your guys' continued support. And for the most part, you guys have been nothing but positive. You guys have been amazing, right? It is only when, certain topics or certain videos or whatever do a certain, amount of views or whatever, that sometimes we get some trolls that come to visit. We get some people who are clearly, trying to push certain talking points and all of the things. But for the most part, you guys have been amazing. So I don't get this energy of, trying to take each other out. Because ultimately, what is that going to happen? What is that going to achieve if you feel that you've taken out all these people? Or you feel that you've taken down these channels, or you feel that you've, demonetized somebody, or you've, reported somebody's content or whatever. What is the end game? Because at some point, it's going to come back to you. All of that attempts to sabotage somebody else, it eventually comes back around, you guys. Because if you were truly confident, if you were truly secure in yourself, you wouldn't have to be doing all of these shenanigans. But don't ruin it for these people who may look at YouTube, whether this is their primary source of income or not, but look at this as an outlet. Look at it as this for them to have a form of release and have a good time and camaraderie and interact with their subscribers, interact with the fans, interact with other people. Don't ruin this for everybody. And we have to keep making these same stupid announcements. Why? I feel like certain people just haven't grown. Certain people have not evolved at all. And it's when things like this happen that you really start to have to take a closer eye and really figure out, okay, who is doing all of this foolishness? Because it's not just, the tomfoolery when, the cast or Carlos King or somebody else starts all the chaos, right? And they throw out a story or they throw out a rumor that they want as bait for the bloggers to pick up, and then everything explodes and escalates. But then what happens in the aftermath, you guys? The aftermath is we have at least 2 content creators whose channels are gone. And I believe we have at least 2 or 3 more people whose videos either were struck or they got warnings or whatever, that there was something wrong with their content. All because somebody didn't like what they said. For what? What is the point of being able to speak your mind and have your opinion if people aren't going to like what you have to say and they're going to go as far as to try to take you out and take you down? What happened to ignoring people? What happened to not giving the energy or the attention to certain people if you know you're not going to like what they have to say? All of this is counterproductive, and all of this is moving further and further away from what the goal is. The goal is supposed to be exposing the real in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. And it seems some people have lost the plot, have lost what the purpose is, and are more bent on trying to waste time and waste energy of getting people's channels taken away for what? What? So you could be the only person on YouTube? No. There's way too much room on YouTube for everybody, you guys. That's why I said I don't believe that it's just the cast that's doing this, or it's just, anybody affiliated with the show or whatever that's doing this. No, you got to start looking a little bit closer, you guys. You got to start looking a little bit closer, looking at people who are making noise, who are making an impact, who are making waves, no matter how large or small their platform is, and you have to start paying attention. But the problem is, unfortunately, so many people live under a bubble. And so many people think that so many people are good people, are on the up, and everybody's trustworthy. No. I found out a long time ago that really you cannot have too many people, in your mix, in your personal space, in your personal, life. Because unfortunately, not everybody is genuine. And there are a lot of people who are fake. There are a lot of people who are two-faced. And it always rears its ugly head every time there is something going on with this show, you guys. Whether it's something that pertains to Mel. We saw Martel lose his mind after Mel's TikTok live. We've seen, various things happen with various lawsuits, with various arrests. We've seen, random attacks. Now that the show is coming back next week, it's just been an onslaught of just foolishness. And unfortunately, people have lost the plot. and have used all of this chaos to target YouTubers. And that's not okay, you guys. That's not okay. So, for those of you who have been, unproblematic and have just been trying to put out content and go, and have just been trying to do your thing and go, keep doing it. Keep fighting the good fight, but also keep your eyes open and keep your ears open. But the people who are taking things personally and are personally making it their mission to destroy all of these people, what are we doing? What are we doing? And please do not try to destroy these same people, strike their channels or have their channels taken down, but then you want to read me a Bible scripture. No. No. Read yourself the Bible scripture. I might do a post on this because my pastor did this in his sermon last week, because we had a celebration of all of the women who have survived breast cancer. Well, it was for women and men. Let me say that. For everybody who has survived breast cancer, but they opened it up to everyone, including men as well, for people who also survived cancer for overall. So I believe it was about like 20 or some odd people that got honored, and a few people were close to me that also were honored as well. So, but the point of his sermon was that, when you're going through something, whether it's cancer or whatever, and instead of people wanting, to just, if you're that person that's struggling, they want you to just be there for them, to just be a shoulder to cry on, to just, help them, in their time of need, give them just a hug, just love on them, right? But instead, they're like, let me read you a Bible scripture. Let me read you a positive quote. And they're like, listen, I'm all out of positive quotes right now. I just need your support. I just need your love. I just need your attention. And sometimes people don't see that, and they want to make it about themselves. And, that's why it's so important, you guys, to just always be cognizant of what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're moving. Because if you're moving slimy, it's going to catch up with you. But not everything is about you. And that was the whole point of the sermon. I might do a separate video on it because I really, 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 really loved just how he brought home how many times so many people are so quick to tell you a Bible verse, a Bible scripture that they know inside and out, that you know inside and out, and you're not trying to hear it because you already know it. You just want them to be there for you and stop the foolishness. But then they flip it around, because then if you tell them that, then they flip it around and then they want to talk about themselves and talk about all the great things they've got going on. Meanwhile, you're suffering, you're sick and shut in, and they've completely, flipped the script, right? First, they're the Bible experts, they're the positivity quote experts, but then they want to flip the script. No, but I am saying that to say, please take, everything that you've put into making your channel what it is, no matter how large or small your YouTube platform is. Take care of it, nurture it. Do not let anybody try to take you off your top. Do not try to allow anybody to steal your joy, steal your channel, steal your presence, steal your content, you guys. Because there was something special about you and something special about your followers and your subscribers that brought people to you. But this infighting, you guys, has got to stop. If you don't like somebody or you don't care for somebody's content, you don't have to watch their videos. It's that simple, you guys. Like, I don't understand why people are making it rocket science. If you don't see it for somebody, you don't have to go the extra length and be out in the bushes stalking what they're saying and doing every moment. For what? If you know it's going to piss you off, if you know it's going to get you in your feelings, why go there? Why entertain the nonsense? Why entertain the nonsense when you don't have to, you guys? But nonetheless, I just wanted to do this video because I feel like it's needed. I feel like it is needed, and I feel like we need to take a breath and realize that there's things to do outside of this show, like touch grass, interact with your family, do chores around your house, go run errands, go shopping, go exercise, you guys. Go do something. Watch TV, watch Netflix, something. Watch sports. The NBA season just started a couple days ago, you guys. Something. Just do something instead of consuming yourself. With love and marriage, Huntsville. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.